Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Julian, or Jewel Colors, and today I kind of just wanted to do a video of like getting to know me. So yeah, so we're gonna start with that, okay? So I guess I have some questions here that I'm gonna answer, just so you guys can like get to know me just a little bit. My name is Julian. I'm 23. I'm a social work student. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have 2 jobs. Pretty much the basic information. So we could just get right into it. Um, what is your latest guilty pleasure? My latest guilty pleasure is it would definitely have to be Pokemon cards, and I know I have some videos out on my channel that show that I have that obsession, and I'm getting back into it because I haven't collected in a long time, but I'm getting back into it. So yeah, that's probably one of the biggest guilty pleasures lately. Um, what was your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject in school probably would have to be either like the English or the writing. I had a really good like teachers and stuff like that made me like love writing, and like I even write my own fan fiction and stuff now just for fun. Like I write essays for fun. So yeah, that's probably my favorite subject. If I could choose a superpower, what would you pick? I would probably choose like reading minds, because I'm a very communicative person, but like whenever a person doesn't respond to me like in a way that like I want to know what they're thinking. Also, I'm a Gemini, so I want to know what that person's thinking. So I just want to know. Um, my favorite holiday would have to be Christmas. Um, just because I like the decorations, the music, the feeling, the just being with everybody. So that was like my favorite holiday. That was my favorite holiday, which was that next question. My bad. Um, it says, "What is your favorite season?" My favorite season would have to be fall, but like getting towards close winter, like whenever it's starting to get cooler, because I do wear a lot of sweaters. Um, even when it's like hot outside, like I wear a sweater to work. Um, that's just because that's just who I am. That's the clothes that I like wearing. When was the last time you went to a concert? I am glad that this question was asked, because I went to a Cigarettes After Sex concert and I had nobody to talk to about it. Like, besides the people that like I went with my family and everybody, but I didn't have anybody to talk to about it because these people like there's a lot of people that don't listen to like Cigarettes After Sex, like the that music, and it was really good. Like the mic was like on. It was like so ethereal to be able to hear like them like in concert. So I definitely recommend going to see them in person. Like I love their music so much. Um, what was your least favorite food as a kid? Everything. I only ate chicken strips at like every place that I went, so it didn't really matter. So I did not like anything. I hated like onions, pickles, tomatoes, mustard. I only like ketchup, fries, and chicken tenders. That was basically it. Um, do I have a favorite sport? I would say volleyball is my favorite sport, but it's like to watch. I did play baseball and football in like high school and middle school, but I didn't really like it. I just did it just to do it, just so I could get like the letterman and stuff and like the recognition and like put it on my like um, resume and stuff like that. But I would like to say volleyball is my favorite sport to watch, and I'm starting to learn how to play. So that's probably one of the ones that I would say is my favorite. Um, what is the funniest joke you've ever heard? I don't know. That one's gonna have to be passed because I don't really remember. What's your favorite food? My favorite food would have to be pozole. So I'm Hispanic, so I like pozole, menudo, um, like caldo and stuff like that. So I really like those, like the hot foods, like hot soups, basically. Um, what's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is dying. Like it's very scary to me. Like I think of it like all the time. Like before I go to sleep, I think I like, is this the way that I'm gonna die? Like, am I gonna go like while I'm asleep? Am I gonna go like tomorrow? Am I gonna get hit by a car? Like, am I gonna get like shot? Like, I think about this so much, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like one of my biggest fears, and I know it all happens to everybody, but it's like something that I think about, and I hate thinking about it. But that's one of my biggest fears, and I'm just being honest with you guys because y'all are getting to know me. What was your first job? My first job, I was working at. I'm gonna name drop, so who cares? I was working at Peter Piper Pizza. I was a party host, a regular cashier, a busser, make table. I made like the pizza dough and stuff like that, and I did game room occasionally and stuff like that. I also did a busser. I don't know if I said mentioned that already, but yeah. So that was like my first job. And, like as soon as I turned 16, I applied. Um, I worked there for like 3 years, and yeah, I really liked it. It wasn't bad. It gave me like a good idea on like what I wanted to do for work. Um, and now these are some personal questions for deeper connections. So these are 10 more. I might just do these 10. Um, or there's like 20 more, but I don't know. I'll just see how I feel whenever we keep going. Um, so the first question is there anything you dislike in your work life? One thing that I was talking to my friend Carlos about is I don't like working like 9 to 5, like cyclical jobs, because like it doesn't give me that like freedom to like grow and to like the things that I want to do and do the things that I want to. And so I'm trying to figure out like a way to like avoid the whole like 9 to 5 and like 5 to 9 like afterlife. I do not want to do that. Do you have any pet peeves? Um, I would say just me doing like me putting in my 100%, and if somebody isn't putting in their 100%, then that like pisses me off, because if I'm like doing more than you are, you should at least try and match me. But I've learned like a lot of people don't do that, and so I just, if the energy's 50% at work, I'm just gonna get 50%. I'm not gonna do more than everybody else. So, my dream job as a child, I wanted to become a nurse or like a doctor. Um, like somebody who just helps somebody, and I am going the doctor route, but like for a doctorate and like a PhD in like social work and stuff like that. So I just want to be able to like help people like with the things that I have, like the resources and knowledge that I have. So that's something that I just want to do. um, it says, if you could have dinner with anyone, who's one person you'd go with? I think the person that I would go with for dinner is her right there, Miss Houston. Love her music, love her life, love her movies. I would literally like sell my whole body to go and like have dinner with her, or I'd like to go to one of her concerts before she would have passed away. Like that's one of the things that I would have done. Um, do you have a favorite childhood memory? I have a lot of childhood memories. I can't really pick out a favorite, but I would have to say, like my favorite would have to be like spending time with just like with my grandparents, or like my grandma, my grandpa, like on both sides, and like hanging out with my cousins and everything. So just like family stuff. Um, what is the last thing that made you cry? I cry a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So and the last thing I cried about was probably like about my grandma. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I cry a lot about my grandma, or I cry a lot about just life. Like if I feel like I need to cry, I'm gonna cry. So I cry a lot. Um, what's your favorite season, and what does it remind you of? I like fall, like I said earlier, and it kind of reminds me of like the Tinkerbell movies, like that kind of like magical, whimsical kind of aspect. That's such a weird way to put it, but I don't know. I just like that. Um, what does a perfect day look like? Waking up at like 12 or 1, so like sleeping in, and then being able to like to do my crafts, like to play my video games, taking a nap, eating, like more video games, like going out to buy stuff, um, door dashing food. I'd rather just stay home, watch movies, like and binge watch Harry Potter or something. That's like a perfect day for me, and then just go to sleep. Do I have any hobbies? I have a lot. I have a lot. So I on my YouTube channel, there's also like my Cricut videos. So I do like arts and crafts and stuff. So I'm like a very hands-on person. I started doing that. I started doing that in 2019, 2020 maybe. I just started to learn how to woodwork. So I'm like learning how to build a cabinet for our home laundry room right now. Like out of scratch, like wood, screws, everything. I play volleyball. I collect Pokemon cards. I collect like a lot of the plushes and stuff like that you see right here. These are my besties. We locked in. Um, but yeah, like I have so much stuff that like I collect. If y'all want a room tour, I got y'all. But my room is like filled like to the brim. Like I don't even have a closet because we made this room like um, out of like the dining room. So I don't have like a closet. I just have like all my clothes everywhere and stuff. But I collect a lot of stuff. Like I'm a collector. So yeah. Um, if you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. I could listen to that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I used to do that when I was younger, and it would piss my parents off. So, yeah, I could definitely do that. Fun questions to ask people you've gotten to know. So, I'm just gonna ask myself these questions because it's just me, just getting to know me. Um, my favorite midnight snack, Snickers, uh, the ice cream ones, ice cream Snickers, love those. Um, who would you choose if you could be friends with a fictional character? I think the person that I would want to be friends with as a fictional character would probably have to be. Ooh, sorry, I'm looking around my room for like a reference. I'd probably say Steven from Steven Universe. I just like his vibe. He's always like upbeat, happy going, like happy go lucky, stuff like that. So I would probably be his friend, probably. And you get to have a magical adventure with him every single day. Who doesn't want that? Um, what's the best costume you've ever worn to a party? Um, I haven't been to parties like with what I've worn, but I've been Napoleon Dynamite and Ugly Betty, and those are like outfits that I made myself that I wanted to be some. I could show y'all if y'all want. I'll probably put it in the video. I don't want y'all to see it because it's kind of embarrassing, but I'll put it. I'll put them. I'll put them.
Damn, you fat lord, come get some dinner! Oh!
Um, the best surprise I've ever received. I think the best surprise that I've ever received is I got a Lego Vespa from a set of my friends for my birthday this past year, and I wasn't expecting it. And it made me want to cry, but I didn't cry in front of them. I cried like later because it meant so much to me that they had gotten it because I think I had mentioned it maybe like 40,000 times, but I did not expect for them to get me that. So I think that was like one of those things that was like really nice. Um, a lot of these are basic. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about the rest of these. These are kind of like basic. Um, yeah. So I might just end it here. This might just be like it's just like a short video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me. If y'all had any other questions or whatever, I could answer y'all in the comments, or if y'all wanted me to do something else. I was probably thinking about doing like we're not really strangers with somebody else or with someone that I'm close to, like maybe my cousin or my brother or my sister, or like my friends. But yeah, just let me know, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.